The gunman in a drive-by ambush shooting in West Philadelphia. Police say the gunman stepped out of a car at 54th and Westminster, shot a 34-year-old man more than a dozen times, and then jumped back into the car and took off. This happened on July 11th. The victim survived the shooting. The suspect was driving a white Chevy Malibu.
A violent carjacking at a gas station in Northwest Houston. All of this caught on camera.
Yeah, thieves attacked and they robbed a woman there. The good news is police found her car and they have that surveillance video right there that may help track down these guys.
Yeah, Chris Costa is live with more on how to stay safe in these kind of situations.
Video shows members of two rival gangs opening fire right in the middle of this busy Denver car wash and right in front of kids.
2 people were killed. One of the gang members was sentenced in federal court today. And only on Denver 7, Jennifer Kowaleski sat.
Detroit police are looking for a gunman caught on camera opening fire at a crowded gas station.
And the attack happened yesterday evening, and we do know that 3 people were hurt. And when you see the video, Rhonda, you mentioned that it was very alarming. What's even more alarming is that more people were not hurt. Let's go live to our Priya Mann. She joins us now with an update on where the investigation.
On the corner of Broward Boulevard and Northwest 7th Avenue, capturing the moments a man is shot and killed on Christmas Day. Fort Lauderdale police said the suspect waited for the victim, gets out, and looks inside the convenience store. Moments later, the victim, 44-year-old Emmanuel Watts, arrives in his silver SUV, but before he even reaches the front door, the suspect gets out of the driver's side of his black Dodge Dart and begins firing several rounds. The clerk, speaking to me off camera, described the terrifying moments. He said,
in the video, you see 33-year-old Gary Wallach and his girlfriend, Chala Jameson, shopping inside the Lobster and Seafood Warehouse at 18th Street and 38th Avenue.
As the 2 victims are inside the business, you can see our gunmen waiting outside.
After buying some lobster tails, the 2 walk to their car, and that is when the gunman, dressed in red, wearing a baseball cap, runs up behind Wallach and begins firing. We've blurred some of the video because it is so disturbing.
The suspect stands over our victim, as you can see.
Video at noon of a shooting in Opa-locka. That's where a man was shot in the head in front of his fiancée, actually, as well as his children. And then the very next day, officers investigating that murder, well, they ended up in a shootout with a suspect.
The police-involved shooting turning deadly, and Local 10 News reporter Madeline White
on store surveillance. Video obtained by CBS 3 shows one gunman on the 600 block of West 10th Street walk up to another man and shoot. The male hiding behind the GMC SUV appears to fire back. The violent shootout happening near Chester High School.
a shooting outside a Bronx barbershop. It happened May 30th on Jerome Avenue, right by Yankee Stadium. Police say after 2 men were denied entry to a party, one of them pulled out a silver gun and started firing. He then handed the gun to a second man who also fired shots. A 26-year-old male victim suffered a gunshot wound to the arm. He was treated and released from the hospital. One of the men.
That is him at the bottom of your screen. 26-year-old Winston Hill. He's at the counter simply charging his cell phone. Hill then moves towards the back of the store. He senses something is up, and he is right. 2 men wearing masks come running into the gas station, and they start firing. Those shots hit Hill, shots so loud they could be heard a block away.
Some shots, and everybody just gathered up and started looking, and that's when, all the police cars came.
There's more to this chilling video and awful incident. After the men shoot Hill, they start to run out, but they turn around and come back, firing even more shots. No way for this young man to survive. The clerk, so scared, she was hiding under the counter.
That security camera A Eagles Coney Island on Dexter Avenue near Joy Road. Police sources confirmed to me the suspect is 25 years old. He shot 4 men between the ages of 20 and 34 Sunday night. 3 of them shot inside the restaurant. The 4th one shot in the parking lot. Police say 3 victims died and the other one.
From the Bronx to Manhattan, where New York police released new video of a brutal and apparently random attack today. A 55-year-old man walking on Broadway around 103rd Street earlier this month at 2:20 in the afternoon when a man knocked him to the ground, punched him repeatedly, and then kicked him in the face. He then ran from the scene, and the victim was taken to the hospital.
When you realize that it was a famous word from Malcolm X, that you been bamboozled, that means you've been tricked. Some videos gonna show you. These videos gonna show you. You've been bamboozled, you've been tricked. Black Lives Matter, the Democrat Party, some other people intentionally did this because they don't really care about black lives. And they intentionally did this and knew going to drag on to the elections. This Black Lives Matter. And so the Black Lives Matter started slowing down. So they had to come up with the COVID thing. So been bamboozled, man. They don't care for real. They're trying to steal an election. Trying to fear you into fear so you can decide to vote for somebody that really don't care about you. That really don't care about this country. So here go some videos right here. It's up to you to decide. They don't care, man. They don't care. You've been bamboozled. The Democrat Party never cared. Black Lives Matter never cared. Stop being a trick. You never cared, man.